Alright folks, so today I'm going to do my final update on the Hygger's Sweeper Clean UV light. It's the HG191. So it's a 5-watt UV light. So we're going to talk about what I think it did good and what I just don't like about it. So let's get into it. So here we go. This is the UV light itself. It's very small, 5-watt. Comes with a nice controller where you can do 3, 6, 12, or 24 hours, right? Pretty cool. That's a good feature. I like that because you don't want to run your UV lights all the time. Now, with that said, so I started out, I made 2 videos. My initial video, I took this and I stuck it in my 10-gallon tank right here. And let me just flip this around real quick so you can see. So I stuck it in this tank right here. And as you can see, I got a bunch of little small CPDs in there and a whole ton of shrimp. Okay, sorry about shaking of the camera, but anyway, so part of the instructions in there says this can be used in a hang-on-back filter. And because I had small fish and the way this thing is designed in shrimp, I didn't like it in my 10-gallon tank there. So I made a second video and I put it in my 20 tall, but I put it in my hang-on-back filter. And if you remember right, and I will link both those videos at the end of this video so you can go back and watch them. But in the 20 tall, it was in my garage and it has lots of algae because it's getting sunlight like 12 hours a day. So the water was green, you know, I mean, it just was. So what I did is I took a Title Series 55 and threw this in the back of it and run it. But I ran this thing 24 hours a day. I just let it run the whole time. And did it clean the water up? Sure. I mean, the water went from green to not perfectly clear because of the sunlight that tank was getting. You know, I can't blame the light. I can only tell you it did clean the light. Now, or clean the water. It just didn't make it crystal clear like I was hoping. But you gotta remember, this is a little small unit. It's only 5 watts. So maybe I was pushing the limits, you know, with this tank, especially being out where it gets sunlight, you know, almost 12 hours a day, you know. So anyway, let's talk about what I don't like about it. So personally, this whole setup where you can see, I can actually see the UV light, and you can take this knob and you can turn it so it blocks it, but you still have a gap here where fish can get in there, shrimp can get in there. I don't like that at all. I never have since I got the package, and just don't like it. The other thing I don't like about it is most UV lights that you get have some way for water to flow, whether it's a little power pump that pumps water through, or is it an inline that, you know, you have a pump and a hose and an inline and it pumps it into your tank. So you have flow that goes through it, and it's encased so you can't see the light. This doesn't have that. So I don't like that at all either. So another thing, you know, like I say, putting it in a tank, like my 10-gallon here, you know, fish can get in there. Don't like that. What about putting it in the back of a hang-on back? Yeah, that's kind of okay, but I don't like it because it's big enough where it's going to take up space where you're going to lose filtration because you got to put this in there, you know, it's going to take up space. So yeah, all in all, I can't say that I like this. I don't think I would buy one of these, be honest with you, just for the facts of the stuff that I don't like. But if you have bigger fish that can't get in here in a small tank, this would probably work for you. You'd have to put it somewhere where there's some flow, in my opinion, because I think what you need is flow for the UV, for the water to go through the light and to be, sterilized with that UV light. So my overall impressions with this thing, yeah, it does work in certain occasions, I guess, but for me, I'm not a fan of it. I'll just be honest with you. It doesn't tickle my fancy, and I appreciate Hygger letting me try it out, but this is one of those things that's it's not in my fan base, I should say. So anyway, I'll leave a link to this light in the description in case you are interested to at least check it out, look online and see what it's about. It may be right for you, but it's just not right for me. So that's all I'm saying. It's up to y'all, whether you want to use something like this or not. But like I say, for me, it's not happening. So I'm pretty much done with this particular UV light. I would rather have something that has a little motor or an inline type UV. So like my big tank behind me, I have one of those coral reef spinning ones. It's inline, and it's a big one. It's about that big. And then I have a little green mean killing machine in my 40 breeder because I struggled with cyanobacteria a lot from time to time, but after I put that in there, I haven't had any problem with cyanobacteria. So because it has a pump and it slowly pushes water through it, so that's what I prefer, and fish can't get in it. So that's my assessment of this guy. So like I say, I'm not a fan. Just is what it is. But I do thank Hygger for letting me try it, and I'm just giving you my honest opinion of how I feel about it. And it's not something that I'm going to use, at all. Pretty much, I'm pretty much done with it. Alrighty, so that's it. That's my honest opinion of this Hygger HG191. It's called a Sweeper Clean UV light. That's it, folks. That's all. Alrighty. Have a great one.